And so Bruno Fernandes doing the things that made him such a big fan favorite, especially in his first season, shooting from outside the box and getting goals. Coach, let me start with you. Very controversial game. I thought that McTominay goal was legit. Some way, somehow, VAR disallowed the goal. And for the very first time, I heard a phrase that says subjective offside.
I don't even understand that.
It is at the discretion of the officials who decided on
the goal.
What to do with that.
Everything about VAR is making the game even more complicated. I think, look, since VAR came, there's been some good things. I mean, there's some bad things, but I think the bad things outweighs the number of good things that we have experienced from VAR. They argue that Maguire started from an offside position and therefore he was challenging. It's neither here nor there. I think that was a perfect goal. But having said that, I want to focus on the football. The Man United players, in my view, did not play excellent football. But one thing that was very clear is that they were playing for the manager. Because the energy, the desire to win it.
The fans brought a banner at the beginning of the game that said, play like you mean it.
And I listened to Bruno and even Scott McTominay. They said when they saw that banner, the message was clear. And I've always maintained that if you need to be motivated when you are playing for Manchester United, then there's something wrong with you here. When you are playing with Liverpool, you are saying Jurgen Klopp should motivate you before you play. You've got serious problem. Man City, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Do you know the number of players in the world who are craving the opportunity?
It's a slot reserved for only the elite in the world.
The elite. And for me, gradually, once Erik Ten Hag comes back, most of his injured players, I think they are still within grasp of top 4. This week has been a very positive week because Villa lost, Liverpool didn't win, Arsenal lost. So if you look at it, United 11 games, they're just 2 games away from a top 4 slot. So there's nothing to be worried about. Back the manager, support him, because the football we saw from last season that this manager has got what it takes to get these boys to play in a beautiful way. So for me, it was a very good win. In fact, it was a must-win game because already the media in England are already saying
the knives are out.
Sack or keep. Sack or keep who? If there's anybody to be sacked, it's the Glazers, not this manager. You brought in Van Gaal with all his pedigree. You sacked him. You brought Jose Mourinho with all his pedigree. You sacked him. David Moyes got sacked. Ole got sacked, rightfully, deservedly so.
Why did you have to add that to Ole, man? You did that to Ole.
He had to get the sack. He got sacked. This manager has come. He's done so well in the first season. The signs are there. Support him, and he will do the job.
Anyway.
Look, I completely agree with Coach on Ten Hag. I feel that a lot of factors have accounted for United's performances. An unstable backline, an unstable front line, noise around the club, player-wise, management-wise, ownership-wise. It's not,
there's a lot
and injuries as well. So it's not the most stable environment to start getting results. Once he's still picking up some results there, you can acknowledge that there's something there that United fans, United players can hold on to. What I disagree with Coach on is the offside decision, and both of you. It's that is an offside decision.
I think with Harry Maguire.
With Harry Maguire, that's offside.
That is to some extent.
If you look at IFAB's rules for 2023-24, it says a player in an offside position is penalized when he interferes with the opponent.
Actively involved in the play.
Exactly. When he tries to kick the ball, attempts to kick the ball, actively affecting the opponent's ability to kick the ball. And that is what we saw there. So that was clearly offside.
But
obviously Fulham will be disappointed. They had the chances to get plenty of chances, but Onana has been in some great form, and I think he will benefit a lot. He and the defenders, Maguire included, will benefit a lot from the clean sheet after conceding 3 against Newcastle, 3 against Manchester City.
Guess what I noticed, right? I think that you talk about an unstable backline. Yeah. They've had a stable backline for at least the last 3 or so games. The Johnny Evans-Maguire partnership has been stable a bit because that's what they've been presenting in the last couple of games. And ironically, their better defensive performances have coincided with these guys being in the backline.
I think the coming back of Wan-Bissaka and the fact that Dalu goes to the left is better with Dalu on the right and then Lindelof on
Amrabat doing Amrabat as a makeshift.
When I mentioned unstable, I'm meant to add quality as well.
Exactly. Exactly. It's good to point that out. Let's take another break here.